Dr. Kemi Hills, let's talk about motivation. Motivation is very important if you want to have a very good mental health. And we're going to be talking on Thursday with a comedian and skit maker, Denison Igwe, about that with regards to laughter and how laughter can help your mental health. However, I want you guys to look at these motivational posters. Okay, they come often, and I look at them and I say, everybody should get a dose of this. For example, the guy on the left has 6. That's what he sees, and the guy on the right sees 9. So because you see something one way doesn't mean that's exactly how it is, because someone else might see it another way. There are people who say, Dr. Kemi is a pharmacist, I like her health tips and all. And there are other people who see me as a journalist, and they say, I like her journalist work a lot. You know, there are people who don't like my journalist work and like my pharmacy work. Most people don't know my pharmacy work. They just started knowing it now that I'm doing health. But I'm also a public relations specialist. I do a lot of PR. I make people famous. At the end of the day, just because you're right doesn't mean I'm wrong. You just haven't seen life from my position. And a lot of you always take people for face value. You heard that I was some kind of mad woman and all, and you believed. And I see people now begging me to come back to journalism. It's just not possible. So at the end of the day, please, because somebody says something doesn't mean you have to believe it. Find out, explore from your own point of view. And then we have the phones today. Do you know people are prisoners of their phones? That's why they're called cell phones. Have you ever realized this? You wake up first thing in the morning. You have to check your notifications, check your email, check this, check that, before you even pray. Before you even go pee in the bathroom or drink a glass of water or take your medicines, everybody's on the phone. That's if the phone didn't go to bed with you. There were times when we didn't have the phone, that we didn't have to do all this. And my youngest son, a Gen Z, Rich KJT, always asks me, Mommy, what did you do at the doctor's office? Like, we're waiting at the doctor's office. I'm waiting to get to see the doctor, and he's sitting there on his phone, and everybody next to him too are on their phones. What did we do? We watched that television up there. There was always a television mounted on the top of the building, the room at the doctor's office in the waiting room. And you watched a Nollywood movie that was playing. And half the time, that Nollywood movie was muted. So you watched it muted. Don't be a prisoner to your phone. Sometimes you need to leave your phone alone. A lot of you have not switched off your phone in a long time. Even if you're in a country where there's no electricity, you're supposed to shut down at least 3 times a week and then turn back in the morning. Don't be a prisoner to your cell phone. People will throw stones at you. They do to me all the time. I don't throw them back anymore. I used to throw them back. I now collect those stones and I build an empire. That's all. Collect the stone, build your castle, and then they wouldn't throw anymore. If you look at these matches, they're all lined up. And then, when those first 8 ones, is it 8 or 7, started burning, one of them stepped away. Why? To protect the others from burning. The power of stepping away is very important. If you don't want to burn in life, if you don't want people to really suffer you, get away from the crowd. That's Dr. Kemi Olunloyo. I don't flow with the crowd. I step away and do my own thing and protect who I need to protect. Trust is very difficult for many of us. Just like this glass you're looking at, once it's been destroyed, it'll never be the same. This is the situation with my family, my siblings and my mom and my dad. Trust. When they've done all the kind of things they've done, if you don't know what my family has done to me, go to Facebook and search Kemi Talks Life, the hashtag Kemi Talks Life, and you read some shocking story. Putting snakes in my son's room, beating me up and say you wish I died. A lot of bad things I can't even begin to tell you. People, forgive them, forgive them. I hear this forgiveness is for people who are remorseful. But once you forgive, what happens? Do you forget and you talk about it again? You can't forget. So this is what trust is like. Once it's been destroyed, it'll never be the same. Today, many people are not investing in their mind. Investing in your mind is the best investment you can make your entire life. Go to the petrol station of knowledge and fill your brain with knowledge. It doesn't take a degree. I yell all day about my 3 first-class degree, but it doesn't take a degree to have knowledge. Knowledge is free, but it's a shame that education has to be paid for. I grew up in a society in the 70s where we didn't pay for school. We had free education in Nigeria. Today, you want to go to school abroad, people are making money off Africans because they went to school abroad in some overseas school. You got to pay. Secondary school, private school, primary school, private school. People are paying millions for their children just to go to school. Even public schools are charging something. Invest in your mind. Go on Wikipedia. Type in something. Learn something about something. No matter what it is you've heard about, just Google it. Or go to Wiki and read about it. It's there for you. Knowledge is free. So we have this pencil and we have this crayon. And you know how crayons paint and pencils write? The crayon says, I'm not sharp enough. And the pencil says, I'm not colorful enough. The pencil is supposed to be writing with one color, while the crayon is like different colors. When you start comparing yourself, when you know everybody was bent or created to do something, comparison kills creativity. Be creative in your own way. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Because Davido has a private jet, or his father has a private jet, or Obi Kubana has a nice car, or this one has that. Don't compare yourself to them. Your own creativity might be your freedom. Look at the Onuat brothers, Samuel and Reuben. They went online every day talking about how you should go and start making money and this and that. It's never too late. Motivation. Until we found out they were actually drug dealers. They were arrested by Dubai police in February, and they're in custody. Everything they own is going to go in front of their eyes, seized. When you start comparing yourself to rich people and this one and that one, like I said, it could kill your freedom. These are 3 people, a young person, an adult, and an old person. This same young person, when he was young, he was more concerned about money. Money. I want to get this job. I want to make money. I want to do that. I want to do that. You know, today it's worse because of peer pressure. Oh, my friend is an influencer. He's making $10,000 a week. You don't give yourself time. You don't find energy. By the time you're an adult, you're going to work. Time. I'm going to work. I got to be work on time. What time do I have for my girlfriend, my mother? What time do I have for my wife, my kids? You're always searching for time. Money is not as important anymore in energy. By the time you get old like me, you're looking for energy. Look at my videos. A lot of my videos, I do it lying down in bed because I have nerve neuropathy in one of my legs, and I'm not diabetic. An accident in 2006, 19 years ago, caused me sciatica nerve pain, and it's now gone into my leg now that I'm older, and it's painful. I can't walk much distance, and yet money doesn't mean anything in time now. I live by the day. I just need my energy, and I still come to work. The sad reality is that we grow trees, and when we grow trees, we want the environment to be nice. The tree is going to give us apples, oranges, all the fruits we want to eat, but we still have people who want to give the tree a saw and kill the saw. You see the life? Spend some time with your elders. Not everything is found on Google. A few minutes ago, I told you that you can Google something and learn. But history came before Google. And I'm Dr. Kemi. Journalism, 31 years I did. Journalism is a rough draft of history. Ask me if you want to know what happened before you were born. Thank you for watching.